Last night, I slept on the floor of a pizzeria in a small northern Italian city 189 miles into this insane journey. It all started 2 days ago when my friends Claude and Lucy sent me on a one-way flight with my bike, keeping the destination a complete mystery. They dropped me in Pisa, and now I'm racing against the clock to make it home before work realises I'm missing. 2 days down, and I've fought punctures, climbed mountains, and navigated chaotic cities. I've slept under a bridge and been invited to a small party by these lovely people. But I now have the Alps looming ahead of me, trying to stop me from entering France. I'm not allowed hotels or GPS.
No, I have no idea where.
I've got another foreign language to decode.
Where?
And only 11 days left to cycle over 1,000 more miles.
Just can't breathe.
Will I make it home?
So tired. Welcome to day 3. So I completely forgot to film anything this morning because I got so caught up with basically just packing everything that I completely forgot I was meant to film this thing. So yeah, got up this morning in the pizzeria. Amazing place, just awesome, just such lovely people. And now I'm on the road and I'm going to a place called Asti.
Last night was incredible chaos, filled with amazing people and unforgettable moments. Swept up in their kindness and curiosity,
This place is for you.
the hours vanished before I knew it. Now I'm knackered and battling a mild hangover, but I'd gladly sacrifice sleep for a night like that again. It's time to shake it off, get some miles in the legs, and make the push towards France.
So essentially we're going to stick south of Trin today, which will be fun. So I'm expecting it to be pretty flat for quite a while until we get to Pinerolo. Once we get there, then it's going to be incredibly steep, and I don't know how far we'll make it up the Alps today, but at least we'll be into the Alps. If we make it into France, that'd be amazing. But speaking last night, it sounds like there's a lot of campsites up there, so that'll be nice. Quite fancy a campsite and hopefully a shower. So we got out the city very quick, just straight out. Good news is, seen lots of signs for Asti, so I'm heading in the right direction. I just saw a sign that said it's 30k, so it's just under 20 miles. And there was a sign to say that Trin is 88k, so that's just under 60 miles. That's about 55 miles. However, I'm so hungry. Got out the city so fast I didn't find anywhere to eat, so I got some sweets in my pocket. I'm gonna eat those for a bit of sugar, and then hopefully find some food. I think there's a small village coming up, so surely there'll be a cafe or something. They were making me drink wine last night. I don't drink. I've never been a wine drinker. Just can't do it. But that last night was great. So maybe all it took was some Italians to turn me into a wine drinker. Just nice easy riding today. Like nothing too taxing. Just get moving. Because if I tax myself too much, when I get to the Alps I'll just be dead. So like 12-13 mile an hour, that'll do me. I'd be really happy with that. That means like 4 hours I do like 48 to 50 miles. That's pretty decent. So I can see mountains in the distance now. Like, they look big. You probably can't make them out, but they're definitely there. And I imagine that's just the beginning of it. I can't imagine that's anything like what's coming. So yeah, see the beginnings of the Alps. Good news. Right, I've come in and I have immediately spotted a bakery, so straight there. And that's a win. We've got pizza bread plus 2 Pinerolo. So far we've done 22 miles, an hour and 40 of cycling. Average speed of about 14 miles an hour. That's pretty good. Take that for today. Pretty happy.
let's eat these and then get back on the road.
You might remember this pasta from day one. I was going to pair it with this tomato puree in case of emergency. Well, it's still completely untouched, and I don't see any point carrying it around in this heat. Based on the last couple of nights, I think I can probably bin it and free up some space in the bag. There'll definitely be food wherever I stop tonight.
So I just got another glimpse of the mountains ahead. They look pretty intimidating, I'll be honest. As I get closer, they're just gonna loom over me and they're just gonna stare me down the entire way. I just put a shift in to get back on the wheel of those three riders. And then once I got on, we were proper moving. Bloody hell, it was hard though. Annoyingly, the roundabout where they passed me, I didn't see a sign for where I wanted to go, so I kind of had to do like a slow down and check to see what's happening. Oh my god, big bridge coming. Whoa. Oh, I'm blowing. I'm actually blowing. So, yeah, I had to kind of check, slow down a bit, and that they got away. So I properly chased them down to get on the wheel. But once I was on the wheel, oh, we were moving, it was a breeze. Unfortunately, they went straight on at that roundabout and I had to go left. But we were moving up until then. Right, I'm gonna be honest, I'm dying a bit. I'm just knackered. So I should have followed those cyclists because I ended up going to like the industrial estate and then had to get on almost a motorway to get back, which is really annoying. There was basically one sign that threw me off. I saw a sign that said left and I just was like, oh, I've got to go left. I took it and it was wrong. So yeah, that was annoying. Yeah, I'm just a bit fatigued today. It's really hot, really hot. So then when I make a mistake, like just then, I get really annoyed, but it's fine. So I'm gonna try and find a pharmacy to get some sun cream, and I'm gonna try and find somewhere to get a can of Coke because that's what I'm craving. Oh, I'm feeling rough today. Just getting going consistently just feels really hard. It's like I stop and I'm like, okay, I feel good again, let's go. And then as soon as I start going again, I'm like, oh, I want to stop again. I'm getting very close to France, I believe. I don't think it's far away at all. So that's very cool. The Alps just look incredible. They're so big. This is going to be insane. They're daunting. They are so intimidating. Put me anywhere to make me my happiest. Put me in some mountains. They're just amazing. I don't have to be at the top. I could be at the bottom. I don't care.
Reaching Pinerolo felt like a win after a tough day, but there's just no rest on this trip. Laundry was first, and after struggling through some broken conversations and fumbling with my change, I finally got it sorted. That's when nature struck. I realised I needed a bathroom. A park seemed like my best option, so I followed a sign which led me straight onto a brutally steep cobbled street. Climbing was impossible, so I gave up, but going down was even worse, sliding all over the place. By the end, I was drained, frustrated, and had accomplished nothing. Even the smallest tasks here can lead to exhausting mistakes.
Look at these mountains in front. They're properly huge. So, hoping go along to like 2 or 3 villages. Hopefully find a camp spot. That sign over there says camper or area sosta camper. It does have a camper van picture, but I'm sure they could squeeze a tent in, especially my tent because it's tiny. So let's go find it. Let's go.
So I've massively fucked up. So, looking at the map, basically I can't cycle on motorways, and the route I've come, I can basically get all the way to the top of the mountain, but I can't get over it, because the only way over it is through it on a motorway. Now it looks like it's maybe 2 miles, could be more, could be, well, I don't know, the maps have zoomed out, could be 2 miles, could be 6 miles, but it's through a tunnel, and it's a massive motorway that runs through the mountain, and I can't go on it, so I basically have to go back where I came from. I just have to go for it. I'm going to have to have a really good night's sleep tonight, hopefully. So I'm going to set the tent up now, and then I'm just going to basically just get an early night, I think. Just feeling a bit defeated today. That's a blow. That's a big blow. Frustrating. But, oh well. I mean, I'm the only one here, so I'm the only one to blame. But there we go. We'll crack on. Tomorrow's another day, innit?
To make it worse, or maybe better, I posted about it on Instagram, and everyone started telling me to hitchhike. But is that against the rules? Well, I wasn't sure. I hadn't foreseen this situation, so I messaged Claude and Lucy for their thoughts. Now, it's a waiting game, and while I wait, I'm going to go hunt down some food.
Where am I going to find some food? I might be going hungry tonight. I'm hoping for either food or a shop. I know there's a sports hall here, which I believe is over there, so I'm going to have a quick walk up there. I bet I'll go in now and I can probably have a shower there, and I've just had that freezing cold shower on that wash tap. But there we go. That's his pizzeria. Oh my god, is there a pizza place here? Oh, that would be amazing. No idea. Not a clue. There was a toilet there. But nothing else. Let's go walk back towards this town, towards the main road. See if there's anywhere to get food. Not very many people around. It's dead. Nothing's open, can't get any food. But I'm in Italy. I should shut up really and stop complaining, shouldn't I? It's meant to be a challenge. There's meant to be some adversity. It's meant to be interesting, and I've got to figure things out and get things wrong and try my luck and see what happens. Like, that's the point, isn't it? So, yeah. I'm not defeated. I'm just knackered, hungry, and going the wrong way. What could be worse? Right. I have consulted my options with Claude and Lucy, who sent me here. And they say they agree that hitchhiking is acceptable, however still cheating. And I'm severely averse to cheating, so we're going round. Pretty rough ending for day 3, but what's a challenge without a bit of adversity? It's not really a challenge then, is it? So there we go. I've just made myself even hungrier walking all that way. I'm gonna go and listen to my stomach rumble all night, and then I will see you in the morning for a quick descent and a lot of breakfast. When I say a lot of breakfast, I mean a lot of breakfast. It's very dark. We've just had some massive flashes and some lightning, and there's some thunder. I don't think it's a good idea to be on a mountain in a lightning storm. I went and knocked on a camper van and asked if I could stay inside, and they definitely heard me. I could hear them speaking inside, but they didn't It didn't speak to me. They turned an outdoor light on and I sort of waited, but I was getting so cold that I came back to the tent. I was genuinely terrified for a moment. That lightning was so close. That was terrifying. That was another flash. Oh shit, that was bright again. I really needed a good night's sleep. I think it's coming closer. Yeah, it's coming closer. I'm gonna knock again. I'm gonna have to. Right, as disgusting as it sounds, there was a toilet by that restaurant. I'm going down there and I'm gonna sleep in the toilet. Right, wish me luck. God, it's so cold. I think inside, in that toilet, and alive is the best option. I'm not staying in a tent that close to lightning. That was, there have been streaks, visible, feet away. So close. So, it's all there. It's literally just on the crest of that hill. Got all my stuff. Woo. Right, well, I know this is grim, but it's inside, and that's what we care about. It's the women's toilets, the others were locked. I'm just gonna hunker down here till daylight. So 6 AM, and then I'll get going.